Welcome, this is News Live. Here's the headline. Family mocks slain Naga youth's birthday at Morgue. CISA's state's first robotic surgery system. Court orders FIR against 2 GU professors over Russia's publication fraud. ED auctions 6 aircraft for ₹3 crores. Rescue mission launched to save NASA telescope falling back to Earth. US unveils passport for 250th anniversary. Canada advances Alberta pipeline to Pacific coast. Body of American pilot killed in Indonesian conflict recovered. Death surged 29 PC in France during week of record hit. Now the news in detail. Family mocks slain Naga youth's birthday at Morgue. Family members and supporters on Friday observed the 23rd birthday of Kaliwangbo Abomai at the Zenim's Morgue, where his body is being kept for more than 20 days after he and 5 other Naga civilians were brutally killed and their bodies dismembered by suspected Kuki militants. The birthday was attended by family members, Naga mothers and elders, church leaders and members of the Naga Humanitarian Aid Committee Manipur and NHCM, who offered prayers for the 6 slain civilians. Speaking to reporters, NHCM spokesperson Gailu Dangmai informed that Friday marked Avomai's 23rd birthday. Gailu reminded that Avomai was among 6 Naga civilians who were abducted on May 13th only for recovery of their mutilated bodies, prompting family members and supporters to hold a simple birthday observance inside the Jennings Morgue. Gailu Dangmai criticized the Manipur government and the center, alleging they had failed to address the family's demands or deliver justice for the 6 Naga civilians who were killed by Kuki militants. He said the families would not claim the bodies until justice is served and their demands are met, warning that the committee would intensify its agitation if the governments fail to act. CISA's state's first robotic surgery system. CISA Hospital and Research Institute 3 on Friday celebrated its 41st Foundation Day with Chairman and Managing Director Dr. Palin Kondongbam announcing that preparations have been completed to introduce Manipur's first robotic surgery system at the private hospital. Speaking during the celebration held at the 3SD Auditorium Langol, Dr. Palin confided that the installation has been delayed due to the ongoing road blockade and transportation disruptions, but will proceed once the equipment arrives. Court orders FIR against 2 GU professors over Russia's publication fraud. A Delhi court has directed the registration of an FIR against 3 persons, including 2 associate professors affiliated with the University of Delhi, over allegation of cheating, forgery, and supplying fake Russia's publication certificates. Hearing a complaint filed by former Bharati College assistant professor Ankita Kilsant, Judicial Magistrate Gaurav Kataria said the allegations disclose prima facie cognizable offences requiring a detailed police investigation. According to the complaint, Sanjay Kumar introduced the complainant to the 2 professors in 2021 on the assurance that they would help her secure an assistant professor's position. The complainant alleged that the 2 professors persuaded her to pay ₹1 lakh in cash as publication charges and travel expenses and collected her original research papers, promising to publish them in reputed academic journal. ED auctions 6 aircraft for ₹3 crore. The Directorate of Enforcement's ED Hyderabad Zonal Office has auctioned an aircraft Hacker 806 in a case relating to a rupees 792 crore invoice discounting scam allegedly perpetrated by Amardeep Kumar and his company Capital Protection Force Private Limited, Falcon Group, an agency statement said on Friday. The central agency said on Friday that in a first-of-a-kind action, it auctioned the aircraft through MSTC Limited on July 1 for a sale consideration of Rs 3 crore. The aircraft was seized at the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport, Hyderabad, during a search operation conducted on March 7, 2025 by the ED's Hyderabad Zonal Office in a PMLA case against Amardeep Kumar, Capital Protection Force Private Limited and others. Rescue mission launched to save NASA telescope falling back to Earth. A three-armed spacecraft rocketed into orbit Friday to rescue a NASA telescope that's in danger of crashing back to Earth. Northrop Grumman launched Catalyst Space Technologies linked spacecraft from the Marshall Islands in the Pacific. The Pegasus rocket blasts off from the belly of a modified aeroplane, putting Link on course to reach and capture NASA's observatory in about a month. Launched in 2004, Soyuz sinking faster than ever because of recent solar storms. NASA is paying $30 million for Catalyst to capture the telescope and boost its orbit so it can continue tracking some of the biggest explosions in the universe like gamma ray bursts and exploding stars. If all goes well, Swift could be back scanning the cosmos by September. Observations are currently on hold to preserve the telescope's orbit as long as possible. US unveils passport for 250th anniversary. The United States has unveiled a commemorative passport to mark the 250th anniversary of American independence, bearing a redesigned travel document with plans to digitize most of the passport application process in the coming months. The special edition passport features custom artwork commemorating Americans' founding while retaining the security features of the standard US passport. It will be available to the public from July 6. Canada advances Alberta pipeline to Pacific coast. Canada moved Thursday to advance a new pipeline from Alberta to the Pacific coast as Prime Minister Mark Carney seeks to reduce the country's dependence on the United States as its main oil customer while trying to ease separatist tensions in the energy-rich province without abandoning environmental protections on British Columbia northern coast. Body of American pilot killed in Indonesian conflict recovered. Indonesian security forces on Friday recovered the body of an American pilot who was killed after armed separatists attacked and burned a small aircraft in the Recife, Papua region, a military commander said. Nicholas F. Goslin, a pilot for Indonesian aviation company PT AMA, was shot dead Thursday shortly after he landed at the Ibdehek airstrip in Balingama village of the Yahukimo Regency in the mountainous province of Papua Highlands. The evacuation that involved 10 personnel from the Habema Operations Command was carried out after troops secured the remote airstrip in a rapid operation, said Brig Jean Rianto, deputy commander of the operation. That surged 29 VC in France during week of record heat. That surged by nearly a third in France during the hottest week of record heat wave last month, the country's public health authorities said Friday, reporting at least 2,000 more deaths than in the previous week when temperatures were already climbing and filling emergency wards with heat victims. Thank you for being with us. This is MM News Live.